Hi guys, welcome back to another market analysis video. So this time we'll be talking about Nifty like we always do to understand the overall market picture. And then there is some major thing that I want to share with you guys. That is why I want you to stick to the end of this video. Now this is not some clickbait video. It is something informational which I do not want you guys to miss out on, especially if you are a trader or an investor, right? So I see a very important opportunity in the energy sector, and I'll be sharing analysis for 6 to 7 stocks which I've personally very interested in. I've traded in these stocks before. I've made quite a good amount of money in these stocks before. So this is the stock, these are the stocks that I'm going to share with you guys. So let's get into the chart and let's see what the analysis is. Now for Nifty, what we can see is we are forming continuous higher highs and higher lows, and there is a trend line that is coming from way behind. That's somewhere from 28th July. You can see this blue trend line, and the market has taken support continuously from this trend line, and right now we are trading at near this trend line itself. So for me, the key areas are going to be 17,400. Now, in what scenario will Nifty come down to 17,400? We'll talk about it by going to the lower time frame. So let's go to the lower time frame. I'll take you to 1 hour chart, and yeah, let me plot some levels over here so that you guys know in what scenario can we reach these particular levels, right? 17,436. So I'll take this tool, take my rectangle, and let's see where I see most of the activity happening, and I'll just mark a zone there. So this is one particular zone that I see, which is very important. Now as long as we are sustaining above this zone, we are still bullish. There is no sign to go bearish yet. Okay, now all those people thinking that stock market is going to crash, please, you can wait for the crash. And everyone says that the market is going to crash. Definitely it will crash. When? I don't know. It might take 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. Okay, so as long as these levels are holding, I am still bullish on the market. Fine. So yeah, so once we take support, I think again we can go up till 17,900, which is the all-time high of Nifty, and if that particular level is broken, definitely we can go further higher. Now before that, there is a small hurdle over here which is at 17,000, excuse me, just a minute, yeah, which is at 17,800 levels, right? So there is one small hurdle over here. So if we break that, definitely 17,900 is inevitable, and above that again we can go further high. So that was about Nifty. Now let's get into the main thing, which is very important, very interesting for me. So let's start off with Tata Power. Okay, now I've made my analysis. I will share it with you guys. Let's go to the monthly chart. Okay, so if you see on the monthly chart, let me just remove these diagrams and draw it again for you, just so that you know how I do my view building, right? Yeah, so this is the monthly chart of Tata Power, and I can see a major trend line coming from 2008. Guys, that's almost 13 years. So yeah, this is the trend line that was coming. We saw a good breakout here, and we are currently near the all-time high prices of Tata Power. Now again, like I say, I draw my zones over here just to know that where is the most where are most of the activities taking place. So this is where I see the activity taking place. This is this could be a supply zone, but as long as this zone is there, we cannot expect where the market can go. But if you see the volumes, it is getting higher and higher every month. So what this means is there is a lot of activity that is being happening, right? So and if you see most of the energy stocks, all of them are in a breakout phase. So when we see stocks in a breakout phase, we can expect them to go further higher. Now over here for Tata Power, let's say this particular stock breaks 160 levels. For long-term investors, this is a very good time to go long on this, and maybe for the next 3 to 5 years at least, you can just buy the stock and hold it. Now this is just my analysis. Now I'm not asking you to go and buy. Okay, you can make your own analysis and think of buying or selling. Yeah. So this is the analysis for Tata Power. Let's move on to NTPC. I actually have NTPC, Coal India, Power Grid, BHALE, IOC, ONGC, quite a few stocks. So, just so that I just wanted to give you an overall picture of the energy sector. That's why we have so many stocks over here. So let's go to NTPC, and NTPC, there is something similar. Let me just remove these diagrams and draw it again for you, like I said, just so that you know how I do my view building. So again, in NTPC, I see a major trend line. Okay, now where is this trend line coming back from? It is coming from 2009, so that's almost like 12 years, and we see a good breakout happening here. And there is also a major demand zone that I had drawn way ago, I mean a couple of weeks back, I think. So yeah, this was the demand zone, and we see that the price has continuously tested this particular demand zone, right? So that means the buyers are not allowing the price to go below this. So there is a lot of demand in this particular area, and people are taking the prices up. They're willing to pay more to get their share. And you can see the volumes as well, way above average. It is continuously increasing, and there is also a breakout. So let me take you to the weekly time frame to see, to show you how it has behaved. So today is Wednesday. We have 2 more days for this week to close, and once this candle closes above this particular trend line, I will initiate my long positions for long term. Okay, I will create a small case where I'll have a group of all of these stocks, and I'll be investing on a monthly basis. So that'll be my plan for this particular energy move which I'm expecting. So yeah, that was about NTPC. Now let's get on to Coal India. Coal India again. Yeah, this is Coal India. So like you see, guys, most of the analysis over here are very similar. There is a long trend line, and then there is a breakout happening. Even on Coal India, it is the same, right? So this was the low which Coal India had made. Okay, this was the low, and the price was consolidating over here for a very long time, from March 2020 to almost September 2021. So that's like almost more than a year, right? And then we saw a breakout, and this breakout is very significant because it has broken out from this important level, and it has also broken out from an important trend line. So depending on where the market closes on this week, we can decide if we have to go long or no. And look at this volume, guys. The breakout has happened, volume is good. So this is very, very interesting for me, because even on Tata Power, you can see that we saw a similar breakout, right? There was a similar breakout, and after that we got this big move. So I'm expecting something similar in all of these stocks as well, Coal India, NTPC and stuff. So let's see how that plays out. This is just an analysis, and I'm never going to trade without any risk. My risk is always going to be defined, because risk is literally the heart of trading. If your capital is literally the heart of trading. If you do not know how to manage your capital, then there is no point trading. Please leave trading if you do not know how to manage your capital. So managing capital is very, very important here. Okay, so that was about Coal India. Let's get into the next stock. I know this video is getting a little long, but it's important. This stuff is very important. I do not want anyone to miss out on these important news that I'm giving you. So this is Power Grid stock, guys. You guys know this has been gaining a lot of traction lately, and what I see here is basically a channel. Okay, this is called a channel pattern, and what do I mean by channel pattern is the price is just moving within that range. Okay, it has gone up, came down, it has gone up, again came down to this level, and it has gone up now. Now it has broken this particular resistance channel. This has broken the resistance channel. Let's go on a weekly time frame again just to confirm if it has actually broken or not. Now see, it has given a breakout. Has it closed the candle? No, the candle hasn't closed yet. When will it close? It will close on this Friday, which is going to be 30. I think it's going to be 1st of October. Yeah, 1st of October. That is when the candle will close, and that is when we can see that, okay, if it closes above this trend line, I am going to initiate my long positions again, like I said, in the small case. So we can wait for the Friday closing, and then we can initiate our long positions. Again, the volume is good, volume is above average. If you see it on the monthly time frame as well, okay, it's a little below average, but it's still fine. I feel the chart pattern looks good. So that was Power Grid. Let's get on to the next one. This is going to be BHALE. I think BHALE I had given in my Instagram as well, on my Instagram IGTVs. So you can go check that out. But let me just remove this diagram for you so that it doesn't get very confusing. So even on bail, I see a very, very long trend line. This is the long trend line that I see. And we saw a very good breakout here. And the previous support, this was the previous support on bail. Okay. And we saw a very good breakout. Look at the volumes coming in over here. When the trend line breakout has happened, the volumes have only increased. So this is a very, very good sign for people who are planning to go long on this. Now, on a weekly time frame, if you see, I think we can still expect some move. It's not done yet completely. On a weekly time frame, what we can do is we can draw a level, a zone, so that we know that, okay, where is most of the activity happening. So let me just identify the zone, and I'll share it with you guys. Look at this. This is the zone. This is what I see over here. I'm just going to adjust it a little more to make it precise. Yeah. This is the zone that I see on Bharat Heavy Electric. Okay. So breakout has happened. Okay, the price has retested this zone, gone up, came back to the same zone, and then it went up. Now again, I'm expecting price to reach this level of 78, 77 and all. So that's again just my analysis. Let's see how it plays in the coming days. Okay, so that was about bail. Now we have two more stocks left. Let's get on to the next stock, that is IOC. IOC as well, again guys, same. It's everything is on a breakout level. Everything has broken out actually. IOC had given a breakout long ago. It had retested. Now it is going up again. So even on IOC, let me just remove these red lines and I'll draw a zone again so that uh, it becomes much more clear. Yeah. So this is the zone I see on IOC. This is the zone. Okay. Very, very important level on IOC. Price has taken resistance. It broke out from here, took support from here, and now it is again going up. Now even for IOC, if you're a long-term investor, you can keep targets for like 183 or 230. So that is my analysis for IOC. Let's see how that plays as well. And now finally the last stock, ONGC. Today I read a news about IOC saying that they are planning to open 1,000 EV charging stations. And since we all know that EV is inevitable, we are moving on towards that phase. So we have to look into stocks that are going to invest in such kind of businesses, right? So that is what ONGC is planning to do, and we can see it on the charts that very, very, very important level, long trend line breakout. Important zone was there. It has broken out from the important zone. The volume is rising. Let's see on a weekly chart what is it doing. Yeah, weekly chart as well. Look at this. It is forming higher highs and higher lows. Now higher highs and higher lows basically depicts the uptrend. Okay, the stock is moving in an uptrend. So once this week's closing happens, which is on Friday again, once the candle closes above this zone, I will start my positions, building up my positions over here. So these were the stocks that I wanted to share with you guys. So overall the entire energy sector is turning bullish. That's what I see on the charts. Now, fundamentally, I am not very sure about it, but technically, they are all turning bullish, and I will trade based on my technicals with a fixed stop loss. So, hopefully, this was very helpful for you in case you want to start building your positions or start investing for long term. You can start building it based on your own analysis and your own risk. Whatever I've shared here was for educational purposes, and just so that I don't want you guys to miss out on the rallies that might come ahead. So that is it from my side guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.